Well, my hope is that calm will prevail. Frankly, we need the spirit of Martin Luther King, a great statesman who, yes, he went to the streets for his cause, but it was peaceful. And we need the spirit of the leaders to come out today, from President Obama, from the Attorney General, from pastors, from lay people, to go to the streets, African American leaders, and ask for calm and ask for a discipline in what they want to share their grievances and their concerns.
How would you typify that grievance, the chief grievance of the protesters?
Very good question. It began long before 2 nights ago when there was a shooting. I think that was the effect of the culmination, frankly, for many people, decades. You know, in 1965, President Johnson, with good intentions, launched the Great Society. And the impact of that has, frankly, been a disenfranchised society. We are African-American people today who are more removed from our economy than any other time. In fact, sadly, as a result of the policies that the President, and I say with good intentions, followed the last 8 years, the demographic group that has been hurt the worst are the low-income minority people. They've grown zero in our economy.
With respect, Congressman, I don't think the people on the streets last night and the night before were protesting against Lyndon B. Johnson's almost half a century-old policies. What is their grievance in their mind?
Well, no, the grievance in their mind is the animus, the anger. They hate white people because white people are successful and they're not. I mean, yes, it is. It is a welfare state. We have spent trillions of dollars on welfare, but we put people in bondage so that they can't be all that they're capable of being. And you know, America is a country of opportunity and freedom and liberty. It didn't become that way because of a great government who provided everything for everyone. No, the destiny of America, the freedom to come to this country, where they're still coming to our shores, is because they can take their work ethic and their hard effort and put up their capital and their risk and build out their lives.
So
missing.
A black man gets shot by a black police officer and the people protest because they hate white people.
Yeah, that's what they say on TV. That's coming out of their mouths. That was the brother of the man who got shot. And he said in a very vulgar way that hated all white people. And so it's become a racial issue. There's nothing racial about what happened. It's tragic. You look at the educational system, 70% of all African American children are born out of wedlock. This is tragic, and it's a breakdown in our society.
The perception then that African Americans expect a different degree of treatment from American police isn't part of this at all?
I think they are treated fairly. Do you think that our African American, the chief of police, or an African American officer wants to degrade somebody from his own race? Of course not. This has not been true. I ride shotgun with our police from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I've done this a number of times. And these people are valiant, courageous people. They go out on the streets. There's issues in the streets every night. And they're courageous people in our law enforcement, and I value them. They're people who are instigators, who incite these riots. That's why I'm calling for the spirit of Martin Luther King to return, to not allow the agitators to come in and exploit these situations. And that's what they're doing. Yes, people have concerns.
Dr. King, of course, spoke of the need for love to be employed to fight hate.
I agree.
I sense from some of your comments you're probably also a fan of Donald Trump. Is it somehow fighting hate with love to employ some of the rhetoric he employs with regard to Mexicans being rapists and murderers, or the birther story of spent the best part?
That way.
Well, you have come out, I think, in support of Donald Trump. You cite the memory of Dr. King, and I can't quite square the two admirations.
Well, no one is perfect. But let me say this, what we've done thus far, no one is perfect.
I missed your last comment. Did you say nobody is perfect?
But the policies of the last 50 years have enslaved these individuals.
I'm looking ahead to the next 5 now. I just wonder how you square admiration for Donald Trump, who has cast aspersions upon the very circumstances of an African American's birth, while also calling for the spirit of Dr. King to be brought to bear upon the current violence.
What I'm for is freedom and opportunity and liberty, and that's what our Republican House members stand for. If you'll go to a better way, you'll understand what we're about. We're about our agenda. We're about an agenda for creating greater opportunity for everyone. We want Donald Trump to embrace us.
Okay.
And we believe he will embrace our ideas.
Well, good luck to you. Congressman Robert Pittenger, many thanks indeed.
Thank you so much.